Greetings, humanoids of the internets! My name is Bob. I'm doing the weird voice again, aren't I? I am. Greetings, humanoids of the internets! My name is Bob. And this is episode 50 of Journey into Space. Now we got a freighter full of Key Thane looking to come back and drop that off and pick up some passengers to send to the new colony on Minimus. But I also wanted to there's some pyramids over in the desert on the continent west of the continent where the spaceport is, and so I'm also wanting to go take a look at that. So I'm not sure which of those things is actually going to happen. I'm sending this electric solar airplane over to see if I can get to those pyramids. I'm not sure if that's going to work out. I don't know if I'm going to show you a little bit of both, or what exactly is going to happen for this episode. But I did want to show you this. Here's a guy got a bunch of these solar panels on here. Any other sort of solar panel rips off the atmosphere, but these don't. And you need about 20 of them, 20 of these solar panels for one of these engines. Actually, slightly more than 20. So each of these sticks here is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. So that means I can have these engines running at full power. Now, there's no guarantee that I'll actually get over there before the sun goes down, because I'm actually only going 33 meters a second. So we'll have to see how that works out, and I'm not going to bore you to death with the long, tedious journey over there to see if I can find those pyramids. What I will do is, if this mission is successful and I actually find the pyramids, I will start recording again. If this mission fails, then one or two things will happen. Either I'll try a new mission to go find the pyramids, or I'll just pull that off and bring the freighter back. So that's where we're at right now. Okay, I had to go with a suborbital scenario. Basically, a aircraft launched on a missile, and I think I see the temple. It's over this way, in case you're ever looking for it. I do believe I see me a temple. Uh-oh. Okay. That may have some velocity issues. Maybe having some velocity issues. Okay, that looks like that's it. Some over there. You probably can't see on the screen, but there's a little faint glimmer of something that's not land. So. Let's do a little time compression. Well, once we get to a point where we're climbing, put it that way. Yep. This thing's a little bulky. Alright, let's time compress a bit. There's something there for sure. If that's not the temple, it's definitely something. And the temple is the only thing that should be out here, so. Or pyramids, however you want to describe that. The Pyramid Complex. Created by a mysterious ancient race of Kerbals. Who had not yet invented the ballistic missile. Is there an actual airstrip over there? Or is that a wall of some kind? I'm guessing that's a wall of some kind. Okay, well we got plenty of fuel, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick aerial pass over it. See if I can pick up any useful features or artifacts. Well, that may just be a crack in the terrain. Yeah, I think that's just a crack in the terrain. I see a little glint of something. I don't know if that's a subsidiary artifact or it's just a visual glitch. We're gonna go check it out though. Be nice if there are a whole bunch of artifacts just scattered around, some of which might be more difficult to I don't know what the hell that is. It's definitely not a glitch. That's a glitch right there. Yeah, so there's some sort of weird artifact over there, as well as the obvious artifacts over here. Alright, come on, pick it up. This looks like a little stump of something. Where is it? Let's pick up the throttle. Oh, there it is. Just a rock? I'm guessing that's just a rock. I didn't know they even had rocks in the desert over here. But evidently that's just a rock. Oh, there's another one, yeah. Okay, so those are rocks. It's a buzzy old pyramid here. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I have a ladder on this thing, so I don't think once I get them out, I'll ever be able to get them back in, but that's okay. This is the area that we were coming to look at. We'll give it a little further aerial survey here. A little low altitude buzz. Not too low altitude, I hope. Yeah. Unfortunately, this aircraft is not the ideal thing for this kind of exploration, sort of low altitude, hovering over targets. It's not really good for that. Okay, I guess we'll come in for a landing next pass. Land near that thing. Yeah, come on. Uh-oh, getting a little close. Too close to the old ground. Just drop some gear. Let's kill the thrust. Okay. I'm calling that a failed pass. Coming in a little hot. Okay, we'll have to drive this thing around. Uh-oh. Okay, well, Sheppy, you're there to stay, buddy. Maybe I can roll you more in the directions. Gotta roll you over here. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Okay, dude. Hop on out. Good thunk. Little time warp walking. Time warp running. Get on over there, dude. Wom. All right. Here he is. at the Desert Temple. Temple O' Doom. Temple O' Kerbal Doom. Stage shot. This was before, from a time before Kerbals aspired to head for the stars. I don't see any kind of secret doors or caves or anything. I mean, even see a way up on these things. Okay, we'll leave old, what's his name, Shepby, to his devices over here, exploring the mysterious pyramids of Kerbin. And I'm going to bring up the freighter and dock it with the Big Donut Nova Station. I want to show you something first. Oh, it's nighttime. This is not the freighter that landed here in the last episode. The freighter that landed in the last episode had insufficient power to mine Key Thane. It would at full power, with all the solar panels unfurled, it would mine Key Thane for about 3 seconds before it would be totally drained. So I had to build a new one, get it up here, get it launched, get it up here to Minimus, and the launch of was of course the most problematic part of that whole thing. The launch of this thing is a real clusterfuck. Kind of scenic. The rocks are kind of showing up. They look kind of glow in the dark. Okay, now before I restart the video, I'm going to get this guy launched off of Minmus, presumably in the daytime. Well, I could do it at night. There's no reason why I couldn't. There's the base. But I won't show you all that. I will just do that off camera, and I will restart the video when we're actually about to dock with Nova Station. It's assuming that the lag is not so fierce that it's just impossible, because that's a definite possibility. In which case I have a slightly smaller version of this and a much smaller version of this, both waiting in the wings in case this one's too much of a lag fest, because this is a huge ass rocket. I mean, this is a big rocket. So in case this is just too laggy, I've got a medium-sized version of this and a small version of this waiting in the wings to be used if need be. Also, they're releasing stuff about 0.19, and they're going to have all kinds of new resources. I forget exactly. Let me see how many resources we're talking about. And bring that picture out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, if you count electricity as a resource, 9 new resources. So it's going to be like Key Thane, but except with 9 new resources. Selected from 4 different sources: oceans, below the ground, the atmosphere, and sunlight. So and apparently they're also going to have, you're going to have to, provide fuel for your nuclear engines, but you're not going to have to provide oxidizer. That's something that was unrealistic that they were doing. But real nuclear engines don't use oxidizer. So apparently they're going to do away with the oxidizer for the nuclear engines, and let's see. Yeah. Apparently they're going to not have nuclear engines require oxidizer, but apparently in some way they're going to require actual nuclear fuel, like uranium type stuff, which presumably will come out of the ground. You may assume that you can add it to your rocket from the VAB like normal. So that's lots of cool, interesting things that are coming up in 0.19. I have no idea, and I'm sure they're not telling when it's going to be out. It could be anywhere from a couple weeks to a couple months, I suppose. So anyway, that's what's coming up in 0.19, among other things, and it looks like they're going to have a lot of cool stuff coming out. Finally, going to have rovers. Rovers with I assume electric powered wheels and stuff. So proper rover wheels, and a bunch of other stuff. But anyway, it looks intense. So but we need to be thinking about, because when that comes out, probably it's going to break everything, all our save games. So we got to be thinking about what we want to accomplish in however limited in this session of Journey into Space that we want to achieve before 0.19 comes out, whenever that is. So we got to need to be thinking about what we want to achieve. I would like to get a colony on Ike done before 0.19 breaks all our stuff, which it's totally, I mean, I'd be happy if they broke all our stuff tomorrow. If they're bringing out a bunch of new cool stuff, they could break my shit anytime. But in the event that it's a few weeks to a month or so off, we'll be thinking about what we want to accomplish before that happens. I would like to get a colony on Ike, but I'm still thinking about that. So anyway, we'll restart the video when we're ready to dock the ship to the Nova station. Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free, you can't take the sky from me. Take me out to the black, tell 'em I ain't coming back. Burn the land and boil the sea, you can't take the sky from me. Wow, I murdered that song big time. Have no place I can go to since I found Space Freighter 02. But you can't take the sky from me. Okay, that was awful. I promised a million times in this series never to sing again, and see, every time I lied. I lied. Right now, 02 is further out than any manned craft has been in my series for quite a while. So I'm going to go ahead and have Dunmer pop out and have a deep space EVA. Just to say I've done it. Where is Kerbin? I actually am very close to escape velocity. Okay, there's Kerbin. Very close to being able, it would not require much more thrust for me to actually escape Kerbin altogether. This is because while I set it up to go the right way when I left Minmus, while I was lowering my periapsis at Kerbin, I was also increasing my apoapsis. So I got pretty far out there. But there's no problems as far as fuel goes. There's certainly no chance that I'm going to be running out of fuel anytime soon. Okay, Dunner. Stop spitting, dude, please. And don't get away from the ship. You would regret it if that were to happen. Yep. I come down here, take a look at the engines. Try to avoid getting radiation. Of course, I'm not sure Kerbals really have that much big of a problem with radiation anyway. They're green, you know. Maybe they're radiation proof. He's kind of climbing down that sideways. That's kind of weird. Smile for the camera there, buddy. There he is. Alright, back in the capsule with you. That is a big ship. Yeah, this is how far I am out. I'm very nearly at escape velocity. Or escape, yeah. Very nearly able to escape Kerbin's gravity altogether. Because I was apparently narrowing my periapsis and increasing my apoapsis at the same time. But no worries. Oh god, this is going to be a Manatee Love Fest of hitherto unknown proportions. Right now it's not bad. I'm only down to about 6 frames a second. But when I get closer in, it's going to be a Manatee Love Fest is what it's going to be. It's going to be the fucking Woodstock Manatee Love Festival. Well, I have bloody well learned my lesson now, mateys. I have bloody well learned my lesson now. This ship is just too big for anything other than interplanetary travel. After I finish picking up these guys and dropping off the Key Thane at the Key Thane place and dropping these guys off at Minmus, these guys are going to hang out in minimus orbit until I've got an interplanetary mission for them. Because right now, this is just, I'm getting 3 frames a second. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, I'll probably be able to make it, but it's just ridiculous. I'm gonna make a robotic Key Thane carrier that will go to the moon and pick up Key Thane and come back, and all it will do is carry Key Thane, and I will create a personnel shuttle. If I need to get some more guys back over to Minmus, I'll create a personnel shuttle to carry them over. It's just a personnel shuttle, you know, probably robotic control, probably when you have a capsule on it, because this is just crazy, man. I mean, Nova Station is a big station, and this rocket looks just as big, just freaking as big. We're having manatee sex here. I've become the king of manatee sex. Okay, in theory we're coming in for a docking. These cameras are actually really a pretty big help. As well as being just plain cool. Okay, that's the left-right. I'm sort of talking to myself here. I got shit going on. Okay, no, that's not the way I wanted to go, as it happens. You know, this is left and right. That's top and bottom. Got to get my camera straight. Let's turn off fine control. Okay, am I too far up or too far down? Too far up. Come on, manatees. Okay. I need to check my left-right deviation here. Okay, the top-bottom deviation is coming up to stuff. Let's check the downward motion. Give it a little bit of forward. Okay. A little bit right. A little down. 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 Oh shit, nope, that'd be up. Okay, a little bit right. Back off a little bit. A little bit up. Stay backed off a little bit. Up. A little bit left. Up. Back off just a tad. Back off just a tad. Back off just a tad. And manatee sex. Manatee sex. It's happening right here before our eyes. Beautiful manatee love. Manatee love. It's happening right here. On your YouTube. Right here on your YouTube. Manatee love. Good God, that's a big conflagration of two mammoth spacecraft. Alright, well the manatees maybe making love for a while. Come on, manatees. Get your love making on. Alright, I'm gonna turn off this camera. Come on, manatees. You know you want to consummate your beautiful manatee love. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, damn it. You're so close. So frickin' close. Come on, you can do it. You're almost there. Practically there. Oh, manatees, manatees. Well, this may be going on for a while. Okay, the manatees have consummated their beautiful aquatic relationship. Turn off these cameras. Good God, that's a huge construction. Alright, hit an F5. Lord have mercy. Good grief. Good freaking grief. Screenshot. One more for good measure. Okay. Well, next time, well, we'll go ahead and get these guys out of here. Who's going to be the first lucky Minmus colonists? Sidsky Kerman, come on down. You're going to colonize Minmus. Oh wow, the lag. The lag. It is pretty cool looking though. Okay, buddy. Time to head on into spacecraft. Don't bang into my camera boom. Yeah, you can see the frame rate's just sucky. Just absolute suckness of frame rate. Very cool looking though. Yeah, this ship, after I'm done dropping these guys off and dropping the Key Thane off, it's going to be sitting in orbit around Minmus until such time as I need an interplanetary vehicle, because this is just not going to work out for docking just stuff. It does look absolutely awesome, though. At least I get some reward for all my blood, sweat, and tears. And believe me, there were blood, sweat, and tears. Well, not the tears. No, I didn't actually weep. No, I sometimes felt like it, but no, I didn't actually weep. And I guess technically I didn't actually bleed either. Sweat, perhaps. Okay, again, if you smash into my camera boom, I will be very, very unhappy with you. I will put you on a cold, icy, dead planet. Oh wait, I'm already doing that. Never mind. Yeah, I know you can just see the frame rate's abysmal. Yeah, we're going to replace the personnel carrier with a dedicated personnel transfer ship. We're going to replace the Key Thane collection capacities with a robotic Key Thane ship. Just worrying about carrying Key Thane, worrying about having any people in it or anything, and hopefully that will simplify our whole massive issue that we have here. Of course, I guess you could say the good news is this thing's going to take it. Well, I've actually used some of it for monopropellant, which I have hardly any of right now. So I've actually used some of the Key Thane I'm carrying, but still I'm carrying a hell of a lot of Key Thane. I started out with 16,000 units of Key Thane. So even if I use some up, it's still a freaking lot of Key Thane. Alright, got him in there. That's just too big of a ship for anything but an interplanetary mission. It's too big to be docked into this station. I mean, it almost makes this station look like a teething ring for a baby. Okay, Lubart. Come on down. You're going to colonize Minmus. Are you happy about that, Lubart? Or are you going, how the hell... What crime did I commit that they are sending me to Minmus? Was I ex-con? Did I kill somebody? No, you're simply the next generation of suicidal Kerbal youth that has been selected for this exciting program. You will get more Lebensraum for the motherland. We must conquer space. All of space. Well, I think he's going to bounce off this thing. No, it hasn't done it yet. Well, look at it this way, guy. We're going to have a ratio of 15 Kerbal girls to one Kerbal guy, so that we can replenish the population as they are fill out the population on these alien planets as quickly as we can. And if you happen to be one of the guys, I have no idea what you are, but if you happen to be one of the guys, and if that even applies to Kerbals, then you're lucky. And if you're not one of the guys, then perhaps you're not that lucky. Or you could have some sort of like asexual reproduction, like, you know, fission or something. Kerbals reproduce by splitting in two. Nope. We leave Shell Cannon in command of the station here. Okay. Dude Fred! Come on down. You're the next contestant on Let's Live in Space. Dude Fred, I got some good news and some bad news. You will finally have some solid ground beneath your feet. You will be able to look at the wonderful mysteries of nature. The bad news is you can do all that on Minmus. On a icy frozen hell. Unsuitable for anything except Key Thane production. But that doesn't disturb you, does it, Dude Fred? Dudfred? Dude Fred? You know we have to have more Lebensraum for the Kerbal homeland. Dr. Strangelove told us all that. It must be true. Mein Führer, I can walk! Okay. I'll stop doing a Dr. Strangelove impersonation here. Well, look at it this way. I mean, look at the bright side, which is at least I'm not singing. That was the worst rendition of the theme to Firefly that I've ever heard or known about from anywhere. Grab, okay. Thank you very much. Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take outer space from me. Okay, well that's all we have time for in this episode. Next time we have a full complement in the ship, right? God damn, that's a big ship. Not as big as one I saw a picture of today. The Generation ship. That's just I don't know what kind of supercomputer they're running that on, but it must be unbelievably powerful. Carries 200 and what is it? 256 Kerbals. It's just ridiculous. It's surely visible in broad daylight from the Kerbal Space Center. Okay, anyway, that's all that we have time for in this episode. And until next time, hasta la vista. Adios.